Hi folks, this is number 6 from page 415. So here they give us that the area of the parallelogram produced by these two vectors has to be equal to root 35, and they want us to find this missing component A. Okay, so recall that the area of a parallelogram is given by the magnitude of the cross product between the two vectors that produce it tail to tail. So here we have this equation. So 35, not 38. So let's start by finding the cross product, or the magnitude of this cross product, which of course will contain this unknown A. Okay, so here I've got A1, -1, and here 1, 1, 2. Bring those over. So the cross product here will be 2 minus -1, so 2 plus 1 is 3. Here we've got -1 minus 2A. And here we've got A minus 1. All right, so we'll find the magnitude of this vector 3, -1 minus 2A and A minus 1. And that's equal to the square root of 35. Okay, so this will be the square root of 3 squared, which is 9, plus -1 minus 2A all squared, plus A minus 1 squared. Again, equal to square root of 35. So I'll expand this, but I'll also at the same time take the square of both sides. All right, so on the left, we've got 9 plus, so that's going to be -1 squared, okay, which is 1. And then twice the product of first and last, so -1 times -2A is 2A times 2, so that's plus 4A, and then plus 4A squared. And here again, A squared minus 2A plus 1, okay, equal to 35. So we end up with a quadratic equation, so we might conceivably have two answers here. So here we have 5A squared, 4 minus 2 is 2, plus 2A, and then here we've got 10, 11 minus 35 is going to be -24. All right, so let's solve this here. A is equal to 2, or -2, sorry, plus or minus square root of 2 squared, which is 4, minus 4 times 5 times -24. Okay, all over 2 times 5. Okay, so -2 plus or minus. So let's get our calculator out and see what this gives us. So we've got 4. That's going to become plus 4 times 5 is 20 times 24. So that gives us 44, which I think is a perfect square. So exponent 0.5 for square root, and yeah, 22. So it's going to be -2 plus or minus 22 over 10. So here A will be equal to, so -2 plus 22 is 20 over 10 is 2. Or our other answer, -2 minus 22 is -24 over 10. Divide both by 2, so that's going to be 12 over 5. Okay, so it turns out that there were two answers that produced this area of root 35. Okay, so just to recap here, anytime you're working with the area of a parallelogram or area of a triangle created by two vectors, you're going to be working with the magnitude of the cross product. And here was just a matter of setting up the equation so that we could solve for the unknown. Okay, that's it for this one.